Hey everybody, this is Tim with Tacky Fly Fishing. Welcome to another Fly Tie Friday. This week I'm going to tie one of my favorite nymphs. There's lots of variations of these, but this is a sow bug. I like to do it with a really big red bead at the front of the fly. Tungsten is preferable. And then on a curved shank hook, like a scud style hook is ideal for this. A lot of folks will use a straight as well, but I like the profile of kind of the curved sow bug look. Start the fly as usual. We load the hook with our thread, and at the back of the fly we make sure to get all of our material on. We use a black tinsel to go over the back. It's kind of like a vein over the back. We'll also include small silver wire. This is for the ribbing of the fly. Now we pretty much have everything loaded. The next step is to simply dub up to the bead of that fly. My favorite stuff for this is kind of the darker variation of the rainbow dubbing. And I kind of like to, some folks will taper these pretty heavily. I actually like to keep it pretty uniform and thick all the way through. At the end there's no real, well, you'll see we effectively ruin any taper that you might have had on the bug at the end here. So I'm just looking for general bugginess. So you can see ultimately we've just got a ton of dubbing around that hook, wrapped relatively tight, not super tight. And then we take the vein and we place it over the entirety of the back. You can see where that vein runs across the back of the fly. So I can clip off that material. And now we've got our wire, which will wrap around to segment the fly. Okay, so now we've got this nice vein across the back of the fly there, with just a whole lot of puffiness down below. So we whip finish this, and then it's important to tease this stuff out the right way, tease this dubbing out the right way. Okay, super simple stuff. So with the brush, I try to grab on the sides and really make the sides pop out a lot on both sides there. Okay, this is probably the best angle at which you can see what we do here. So now we go in and we actually cut a straight shot across the top. A straight shot across the bottom. Now what that does is creates this kind of, if you haven't seen or fished sow bugs before, what you get is a profile that looks kind of like the shell back of a potato bug or roly-poly, and sow bugs they are in that same family, just aquatic versions. And then the black kind of represents the vein at the back of that fly. So yeah, that is our fly for today, the sow bug. This one has, again, a really heavy bead at the front, a red bead at the front. When these things die and fall off of the rocks, their head actually, well, some of their insides oxidize. Their head turns kind of a rusty red, rusty orange color. So that's why I like to incorporate that red in this fly. Anyway, thanks again for watching for another week. This is Fly Tie Friday. We have to have you come back next week. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And until next week, when we have another bug, go fish. Thanks, guys.